Hi guys, my name is Marvellous and I'm going to be taking you through this journey on Photoshop. By now I believe each and every one of us should have Photoshop installed on our devices. It could be the Creative Suite versions or the Creative Cloud versions. But yeah, I'm going to be using the Creative Cloud 2015, CC 2015 actually for short. And I'm going to this is actually the default layout of the CC 2015 version. So if you come to the top right corner of your screen, you see the essentials. So that's the workspace we're going to be working on in Photoshop. We have different workspaces. So we have motion, we have painting, we have photography, we have typography. So but by default it should be on essentials, but if it isn't on essentials, you can do well to alter that. So we're going to be working with that, with essentials, through the whole process of this course. So if you come to this side of your screen, you might not have as many icons as I have here, but then not to worries, there's no much worries about that actually. So mainly I use this history, I use properties, I use character. So through the course of this training, if there are any other ones we are going to use and they are not there yet, you can just come through to this window here, to the window tab, and then click on them. If character is missing, you can just click on character. It's going to pop it out here, somewhere on this line, and then you can just close it if you are not using it at that point in time, but it's still going to remain there. So at any time you need it, you can just click on it here and then close. So any of the tabs that's missing here, you can just come to the Windows tab here and select them. So on this top here we have the file, edit image, layer. We're going to touch them all through this training. Also we have our tools on this left hand side of the screen. We are going to touch as many tools as we can, but I believe we cannot exhaust them all actually, because we don't necessarily have to use all the tools we know how to use in a single design. As an expert, you don't use all your skill in a single work. So there are some specific skills for some specific jobs. So for some designs we use some tools, but there are some major tools that are common to almost all designs too. So we're going to touch those, and also going to see some other ones that we need to touch as well. So here we have the first two years, the move tool, and the shortcut for that is V. The shortcuts, each of them has their names and their shortcuts. So once you bring your cursor close to them, it pops out the name and also puts the shortcut there. You have rectangular marquee tool here, and shortcut is M. We have the lasso tool here, and shortcut is L. So we have the magic wand tool, W is the shortcut. So also, if you're very observant, you would notice a little triangular shape at the edges of some of the tools, if not most of them. So any of the tool carrying that triangular shape at its edge indicates that there are other tools in that same tool. There are other tools that are of the same family embedded in that single tool. So let me how um to access those tools. You just have to right click on that particular tool, so it brings it out. You have magic wand tool and you have the quick selection tool under it. So if I come to the rectangular marquee tool here, there are other ones also there. So if I right click on it, it brings it out, the rectangular marquee tool, elliptical marquee tool, and all. So and most, if you are very observant, you also see that all these tools under that collection, they all have the same shortcut. Yeah, we have all of them are all J. So how do we navigate between them? If I keep on pressing J, there's no change. So all what I can do is just hold on shift and then press the shortcut, so it switches to the next tool on that list, J again. So it switches and switches. Just hold on to shift and then the shortcut of the tool you are using.